咱俩不是在一个平面上。
什么意思
？I think we've got one guest. Hello, everyone. So we're gonna start in 2 minutes. All right. So if you can't hear us or see the screen, please let us know. Please type in the comment section. All right. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. So you can set up your everything and get ready. Leave something for me.
是这个万一没有就绝了
I can also say something during your part.
就是你别让我搜了，我搜了就搜了到别的地方去了。24个人，这地方可以剪掉的。Okay, so let's get started.
Or
It's 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
All right.
So, hello everyone, how are you today? And welcome to this week's special events Lushan VM Learning Week. And I'm your Chinese teacher Gary. And
This is Vivian.
yeah, we will meet you in the live courses every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Beijing time. And firstly, I'm very happy to meet you all guys on today's streaming class, and I hope we can have a happy 45 minutes sorry, in the live broadcast room. And some students already have my WhatsApp and WeChat, and we already have set a lot sort of exchange on Chinese learning, studying, and working in China, and scholarship. So still, I would like to say that I'm happy to meet more people in today's streaming class.
Okay, so I saw that some students are coming in. Still, if you are not one of our member in the website, please click the bottom sign up button and to sign up in our website so that we can see your name. So we already knew some of the friends, right? Last week.
Yeah, this.
So I think we can see you again. So please let us know your name, your everything, and you can also discuss with us in the comment section. All right. So later we're gonna have some more fun and other things. So please join us and invite your friends to join us as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that maybe some students in the streaming room and had an online class at 3 o'clock every afternoon, and so I wonder now, does everyone like it or give some feedback to us? Anyway, actually these classes are part of our Lushan online class Chinese courses, but because we considering about students have different level of Chinese, our teacher will choose a degree of difficulty that most students can understand. If you want more targeted for systematic learning, you should join us and the Lushan Chinese learning platform.
Okay. So do you still remember what we had last week? So last week is all about that was the first time we talk about our platform, about Lushan. That was the first time you know about our platform.
Situation about us.
Right. Okay. So basically about our products and something about HSK and something about scholarship. So this week we're gonna have some detailed information about
we'll focus
something.
on the detail about the.
Right. We collect some feedback from the students, so they are quite interested in today's topic, which is
the HSK.
Right.
Okay, so let's go back to today's topic, the HSK, and yeah, and on the screen I show today's class's content, and there's generally have three aspects. And first one is what is HSK and why study HSK and the new HSK. Yeah, and I know there has more people come to learn Chinese nowadays, and because of the Chinese learning hot wave around the world, and also that's the reason why the influence of Chinese become more and more extensive and internationalized. And for example,
So last week,
Yeah.
that was about. Remember, we talked about why did you learn Chinese? Why do you like Chinese?
Yeah.
So basically, some students would like to study in China.
Yeah.
Some students would like to start a business in China, and some students maybe they're more like Chinese culture, different reasons. So, and
Yeah, and let's go back to the influence of Chinese. And for as you said in the screen, the Oxford English Dictionary, and they actually add some the Chinese popular words.
yes, they're really quite interesting actually. So you can see from the screen some interesting Chinese hitting words.
Yeah, and
Right.
they like the translate go straight, just one words by one words. Like the first one, long time no see, 好久不见, and actually we use
好久
不见. Yeah, and actually we usually see or listen on many American TV shows. They
Right.
they say that long time no see. Actually, it's from the Chinese English, the Chinglish.
Right, but is getting. I think it's added in the official dictionary now.
Yeah, for
because
now.
we say a lot.
Because Chinese people use it. Yeah, and actually, informal way it should be like it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yes, and actually there has another words like at oil.
Hi, Promise. Hello.
Hi, Promise, see you again.
We met last week. Welcome back again. So this week is a different one. We're gonna talk about HSK. So still welcome to join us.
Yeah, and I hope you like it. Okay, let's go back. And I talked about the other words.
Yes.
The add oil.
Yes.
Yeah, which
What does that mean?
actually this word means go for it or go on.
So its Chinese meaning is Chinese. It's
Yes, the go straight translate in Chinese. It's add means 加.
加
Yes, we say 加 and oil we say 油.
油.
Yeah.
So 加油
Yes.
加油.
And so these words included in Oxford English Dictionary. And,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, I knew this information and I was shocked.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
This is like kind of
Yes.
silly.
Yeah, because this Chinglish, is not a official English. Yeah. So, and just as I said, currently the global craze for Chinese also completely proves that China's influence is constantly extending and it has more voices in the world. And otherwise, who would be willing to exchange themselves to learn such a difficult language like Chinese or Germany, right?
Right.
So, and in fact, the language is the vein of the word development and the root cause of the popularity of Chinese, because the development of China, the influence of China. Yes, and as we are familiar with some Chinese companies like the first one, the TikTok. I think
That is lit. That is so popular right now.
yes, because I think everyone likes TikTok, right? You can see on the application to the others people's special life or special cultures.
Right. In the form of short videos.
Yes, and actually this is the time killer application.
Right.
It actually wastes your time for like 4 days even, Yeah.
Okay. So welcome, Promise again. So glad to see you to talk with us. So I'd like to ask you a question. So have you joined HSK before? Have you passed HSK? If yes, please tell us which level are you in now. Okay. So please talk with us in the comment section. All right. Go back to
Yeah.
Gary.
Yes, then the second one, the second logo icon is Huawei. Right, it's really popular in the European, and I heard my friend she was studied in the like Spain and the Germany. They really like the Huawei, and also
Anybody has this Huawei phone. Are you using that? Do you like this or maybe more like iPhone? Which one do you
Yes.
prefer? You can tell us. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and the last one, Xiaomi. Actually, Xiaomi is popular, like the popular in the Middle East or some Asian fields. I don't know.
Maybe India.
Yeah, India.
Mm.
So, so therefore, to improve integration and better understanding with Chinese culture, and many countries in the world advocate learning Chinese in China, and according to relevant surveys and current, 70 countries in the world have included Chinese in their national education system.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Nice.
yeah, and expect for China's the number of Chinese speakers in the world has exceeded 100 million. That's a huge number.
Huge.
Yeah, and in addition to the huge number of people who learning Chinese is growing at alarm rate is dramatically.
Right.
Yeah, then okay, then let's take a look at which countries are showing great enthusiasm for learning Chinese.
Okay. So, for example, do you know the flags? Do you know the
Yes.
flags on the screen? Do
I
you really? I can't recognize some of these
Actually,
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so some African countries, like maybe some of you are from these countries. Please, if you are from one of these countries, you can tell us. So
Yes,
where are you
I
from?
guess most of the viewers from those countries.
Right, right. So like South Africa, Mauritius, Tanzania, Cameroon, and
Zambia,
Zambia.
yeah.
Yes, and some students. I know some students are from Nigeria, Ghana.
Ghana,
Right. They have all incorporated Chinese in their education systems. So that is incredible. Along with South Africa has also adopted Chinese as its second language. So Chinese learning is in full swing in the African continent.
Yes.
Right. So you are from hello. So
I'm from
Nigeria.
Nigeria, right?
Yes, yes. So have you passed HSK before? So which level are you in? Maybe tell
Yeah,
us.
you can tell us.
Great. Any other friends who just joining our live classroom? So please, you can sign up in the bottom. Click the bottom, and you can sign up to be our member, and we'll see your name, and maybe next time we'll recognize you. All right. So we'll be friends like a promise.
Yeah, and I want to say how many viewers in
Oh.
the streaming room. 56.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the increasing coverage of Chinese in the world, there is an increasing demand for HSK for better adapt to Chinese learners from different countries.
Yeah.
Like HSK is also constantly upgraded, but this year there will be an unprecedented innovation.
Of HSK.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that's the background of HSK. So now let's talk about what is HSK.
Yeah.
So some of you, maybe you are going to take it in the future. Maybe some of you already taken it. So there's something else you're gonna learn about it in the coming class. Yes.
So yeah. So just we ask in the streaming room. Does
Oh.
anyone know anything about? Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
fail stop at HSK 2.
Oh. So maybe that's a good try. That was a good try. Yes.
Sorry for you.
It's getting more and more difficult. But I think maybe have you joined some of the classes or you are just self-studying? I think self-studying is not enough.
Yes,
you
it's,
have
actually
to.
it's far.
It's far from enough.
Yes, if
to-
you're stuck in the level 2, then which means you have to learn more.
Right,
It's hard.
because you don't have that natural environment to talk in your own country. So
Yes.
that means maybe you will need more practice. You will follow the systematic study method, Yes,
and
maybe.
interaction. Yeah.
So if you're interested in these like information, you can see the QR code at the left corner of this page. You can take a screenshot or scan it. You can add our WeChat. We're gonna tell you more. So how to help you in the future? What kind of help do you need?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Glad to hear from you.
Yeah. And okay, so let's have short talking about the definition about HSK. So HSK, we say 汉语水平考试。
汉语
水平考试。
HSK.
Yeah, and it's a Chinese language proficiency test. And it's an official state level standardized test set by the People Republic of China and to test Chinese language proficiency of non-native speakers. And HSK is similar to the English test TOEFL.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't know whether you know about it, or this is a very difficult
Yeah.
exam for us to if we want to go to like study abroad in America, so that's the only exam we're gonna take, so that's also very difficult.
Yep.
All right, so about the history. Okay, so in fact, in 1984, you can see that from the screen, Beijing Language and Culture University started to create HSK test. The HSK became a national exam in 1992. In 2011, Beijing International Chinese Language Institute began to offer the HSK online test. By the end of 2017, there are like 1,100 test centers had been set up in like so many countries all around the world. So don't worry if you want to take the HSK test. You can find. I think you can easily find the center. I think from your country or someplace around you.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so about the test structures, yes, you can see on the screen and the chart demonstrate to you some details, and I'm gonna talk about in details. So the HSK test consists of 6 levels, just you say.
Currently.
Yeah, currently.
Yes.
Because we're gonna talk about the new HSK test.
Upcoming next month.
Yep. So that is from level 1 to level 6, and HSK includes 3 exams, and which are listening, reading, and writing. And there are 2 forms of paper testing: online testing and paper testing, right? So from the chart, we can see that there is no written test content in the
1 and 2. So
Yes.
that's the beginner. That's for beginners. So not very difficult. But it still has some difficulty.
Yes. So that means that you don't need to you don't need the capability of Chinese handwriting at these 2 levels. And in addition, the level 1 to level 2 examination time is less than 1 hour, because without writing. Yeah. And the total score is also different from the other 4 levels, and the total score of level 1 and level 2 is 200 points.
200.
Which will include the listening part, reading parts of the test, and each part occupies 100 points. Yes. So level 3 to level 6 is 300 points, which contains 3 test contents, and listening and writing and reading. Yeah, and therefore the first 2 levels are relatively easy to master and suitable for beginner Chinese learners who just like interesting and know about some Chinese culture. So
Okay, I saw a lot of friends are coming in just now. So hello everyone. Today is about Luz Han, and we're talking about HSK. So if you're interested in this part, you have to sign up in the bottom. Okay, so we'll know your name, and so we'll know more about you. Okay, so if you have finished HSK before, have you joined it or have you passed it? Which level are we in? Please tell us. We need some information, and you will also learn some information from today's class. Okay, now it's back to the class. It's about test structures.
And you guys can give us some reactions.
Right. Yes, please.
Okay, so the difficulty has been improved since the level 3.
Right.
And the test content of Chinese characters, which is Chinese handwriting, has been added to the test of this level. And here I want to share a story that the student who study HSK in Lushan often complain to me, and she always asks me like, why can't I write Chinese characters well and fluently, and why it's so hard?
Right.
Yes. Actually, if you want to form well Chinese handwriting, that requires a lot of practice. Even Chinese students, and we even start to practice Chinese handwriting from kindergarten or elementary school. And I think most of people in the liberal classroom have more or less understanding of Chinese and handwriting. They know maybe a little bit, or they know well.
Do you like Chinese handwriting? If
I don't like price the handwriting.
Oh,
in the
even you.
Yeah.
So if you like Chinese handwriting, you can let us know. If you don't, tell us the reason why it's maybe difficult or it's really hard for you.
Yes, I practiced the Chinese handwriting in the elementary school, like everyday's homework.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to start from the very beginning.
Yes, repeat again and repeat. So, yeah. So, and most of you may be self-study through the video or check online, but self-study is far from enough, and plenty of interactive practice is needed. So with the help of Lushan, the students made rapid improvement in Chinese writing, and finally,
Okay. So
and this guy, actually, I want to say, actually this guy that passed HSK4 test finally.
Wow.
And she successfully applied the school. They got the university application and scholarship.
Wow, that's huge. That's very impressive. All right, so that's about test structures. That's just a basic introduction. If you want to know more, you can scan the QR code right at the left corner. So we'll tell you more about it. So if you want to join the HSK, for example, 3, so which part do you need to focus on, and what kind of exercise do you need? So please, if you want to know more, so you can let us know. Add our WeChat, and also don't forget this guest blah blah blah. Please sign up in our website, and we can call you by your name. All right.
Okay.
Next is the scheduled time.
Yeah. The first of all, the form is the 2020 HSK test schedule. Actually, there's include the 2021, but yeah, I don't know which is not official table, but only this table I can find. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and this is basically the same as the 2021 test schedule, and only on July 1st, 2021, the HSK test will be updated and adjust according to the new version of HSK.
Okay, we're going to talk about later about the new HSK.
Yeah. So as you say, the HSK test is scheduled for each month of the year, and with the total 14 times, and among them there will be 2 exams in March and November, and the online exam is added in each month, and the other 12 exams are in the way of online exams and paper. So I want to ask, actually we ask a lot of time.
Yes,
so
but you didn't tell us.
yes,
Please tell us.
Give us some reaction, please.
Right. Yeah, to prove that you are still in the class.
Yes. We really want to know about your grades, about
Yes, we want to know
how
more,
level you get.
Whether it's very difficult for students like you guys, because we don't really know in China. So due to the COVID-19, we don't have a lot of foreign students in the country, in China. So we want to know more about your reaction.
Yep.
Okay, please tell us.
And also don't forget to scan the code on the below. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The next is the examination fee, and
Actually, every levels it has different fee, so it's according to the difficulty.
yes, and also the examination registration fee will due to the policies and currency exchange rates of various countries in the world, but it will be cheaper in China. That's all.
Yes. So if you don't know how to apply for the exam, you can ask help from us. So scan the QR code, let us know, we can help you for this.
Yes, and let's see the HSK 1 level test is about. So I transferred the to the US dollars. It's about $20, and the level 2 is about $40, and the HSK level 3 is about 55, and the 4 and 5 levels respectively the $70 and $85.
Hello, there's a new friend here. Shia? Yes,
Yes.
maybe. So forgive me if I pronounce wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
welcome to our class.
Yes, we are talking about the HSK in
Yes.
details.
Yes. Okay, if you want to know more, if you missed some of the parts, you can scan the QR code to get more information from us. All right?
Yes, you can
Let's,
get more details. Yeah. Okay. And I want add some other information about the student who give me some ideas. They usually like to apply the medical university in China. Yeah. So here is the top medical university of China's list.
I heard that a lot of friends, a lot of students from overseas want to apply for medical universities, medical business, MBBS.
Yeah, they like to apply the MBBS. So, and actually these units that need students and requires is a more higher
Yes.
HSK levels.
Yeah, because a lot of people are interested in this one, but not so many like position. Not you know the students, the number of students are limited, so we have to put the standard higher and higher. So that means you have to finish HSK test. So the higher level you got, maybe the higher opportunities you can be in that university.
Yes, just the promise. We will call it promise. They said he said they feel stop at HSK 2.
Yes,
and,
that's kind of
and
picky.
if you want to apply the medical university in China, that you need HSK level 4.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, and I want to talk more about the medical college, because actually the school teaching by English, but the students still need to use Chinese communicate with patients. Yes, that's not mean you don't need to study Chinese HSK, and HSK is essential. Yeah.
Oh, there's a Chinese question here, Bu and Mei. Actually, this is kind of hard. This is like grammatic question.
Yeah.
Actually, I think 不 is like informal. It's like more informal. 不是 means no. 没 is like not. I think the
I think May
difference.
is like noun. I don't.
Right.
Yes.
No, na, and not.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, very good question. I'd like to get some feedback from you. But we are not that professional Chinese teacher, so we can get your questions back. And if you want to learn more from the professional Chinese teacher, you can get us in the WeChat. We'll contact you later.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay, so go next. And who needs HSK?
Yes. I think this is very obvious. So everybody, like you guys.
Yes, most of you guys are students and you want to apply the Chinese university, and yeah, you need study HSK and get a higher level because
Yes.
you don't want to miss the scholarship.
Right.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay,
why
so
study?
now let's talk about the topic. Actually, we talked last time.
Yeah, why study Chinese?
Why, Gary? Why?
I just get the photo from the
I think that's a news.
Yeah, that's a
from
news.
The news report.
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, the policy of Belt and Road has made more countries to start learning Chinese. So the report is about the cooperation agreement between UAE Ministry of Education and the Chinese Confucius Institute and Hanban to assist the
We mentioned Hanban
Yeah,
last
last
time.
time.
That's the official like Confucius Institute's so the Chinese name is Hanban.
yeah, and the recruiting Chinese teacher in China and between the UAE. So, at the first Gulf country to establish a strategic partner with China, and the UAE is also one of the first country to respond to China. Well, the policy of One Belt and One Road.
Yes.
So, and the announcement of this recruitment information has
Yes, makes
Makes
the
students
students
who are
really
learning-
excited.
yeah.
Yes, they're thrilled.
Okay. Let's focus on the African country. So, the news headline is here.
Oh, can you recognize the Chinese characters here? I actually can see the English meaning, but you can try to learn some Chinese here.
Yes.
随着越来越多年轻人，
学说普通话，
嗯
中国在非洲的影响力增强。
嗯
Yes, which means more and more young people speak Chinese, and China's influence in Africa is increasing. Yeah, indeed, the influence of the policy of One Belt and One Road policy in Africa countries is increasing, and as early as 2014, Mandarin has become an elective course in South Africa schools. For example, in 2018, Uganda plans to increase Chinese language courses in 35 middle schools. And in the chart, we can see that China's rank in the top 3 countries that have established the cultural institution, the school, or the Hanban, something like this, in Africa, and the number is still increasing. So this shows the powerful influence of Chinese in Africa, and not only that, the Chinese will provide better opportunities for the countries who along the policy of Belt and Road, and to speed up the training of international talents, the higher levels, the professional talents, and help international students return their home countries or obtain the better employment prospects in China. And also, Lushan, we can also provide students with various resources and opportunities. Just don't forget, scan the code on below. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the new HSK. Vivian.
Okay, so now we've talked a lot about the HSK. Why is important? So who needs HSK? So now let's talk about something new, something that we mentioned last time. When does it launch?
It will be launched at July 1st.
Right, so
Yeah.
upcoming, really very, very soon. So anything you know about new HSK, so you can let us know in the comment section whether you know or you want to know, so you can tell us or at our WeChats, alright? So now let's take a look at the changes in the new HSK. So you can see from the chart right here in the screen, first of all, it's something that everyone is more concerned about, the correspondence between the new and old levels. So whether it matches or does it really count if the new policy starts. So whether the current 1 to 3 response corresponds to the new 1 to 3, the answer may disappoint you. So here let's take a look at these pictures together. You can see the correspondence between the old and new levels and the vocabulary requirements. So actually the new level is basically correspond to the current level 1. 1, 2, and even part of 3. So new level 1 matches old, actually current 1, 2, and part 3. So that's a huge change. And the vocabulary here is like 500. So basically before that, right now it's like 150, 300, and it's more like level 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so and secondly, the new level 2, it can correspond to level 3
to 5.
Part of 3, 4, and part of 5. So this is like going higher, much higher. All right, so it's more difficult. And there's a point that some students may worry about. The vocabulary requirement is up to like these 1,000 something. So which is more than four times the current level 2. So the new level 2 and
Any study pack for
yes, definitely. There's something, the package in our LoosHack platform, in our website. If you want to know more, if you want to get some help, please contact us after class. Alright, we'll get you something you want to know. Yes, that's really good because we've mentioned self-study isn't that useful.
Yep.
Yes, definitely you need some help. Alright, so let's move on. So level 3, basically new level 3 is like more like current level 5 and still like the vocabulary is higher.
Yeah.
And these are just elementary. Alright, level 1 to 3 are just elementary. And intermediate, you can see from here, that's 4, 5, 6 basically matches the current level 6. So that means the highest level now is like just in the intermediate, just the middle
yes, if
level.
before you've got the level of HSK 6, then you are in the advanced levels, but now only in the intermediate.
Yes. Hello, Emil. Yes. Welcome. You're a bit late, but it's okay. So we're talking about the new HSK. If you like it, you can scan the QR code and we'll tell you more that you missed. Alright? So let's move on. And something that you are quite interested now is like the new level 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
So that's something that we don't have right now. So these are the really the advanced level for now. Because like China needs a lot of like high quality talents, and they need like higher standard for the Chinese learning.
And also, the new HSK want to encourage everyone to learn and explore more deeply.
Right.
Yes.
Not something just used in daily life, but in the like study area, in the university, and also different work environments.
Yes, like international trade.
Yes. Also, okay, so here that's about new versus old, new versus current. Okay, in addition, the new HSK has also changes in the text subjects.
Yeah.
Just now, Gary mentioned we have listening, readings, and writing. So for some of the levels, most of the levels. Okay, like currently 1 and 2 only have listening and reading, and from level 3 there are added like writing. But now and current level 6, the highest for now, it has like to put a short
essay.
Not a short essay, the 1,000 words,
yeah.
like a pretty long essay to like a short version, like using your own point of view, like your own thoughts. This is kind of hard for, especially like I think for most Chinese, this is kind of difficult, right?
It's dependent on the topic.
Yes. The purpose of the HSK test reform is to provide more opportunities for international talents. At the same time, the Chinese government has hopes to recruit more talents with all-round capacities. I believe that everyone has their own dreams and life plans. With the help of Loose Hands professional team, I believe that you can realize your dreams. Alright, so just now we mentioned here that the right part, you can see there is one section that we added, that is a translation. So you don't have that before or now, okay? So but in the future, it's kind of really difficult.
Yeah.
So we are not very sure it's from Chinese to English or it's English to Chinese, but definitely the difficulty is much higher.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Then.
Have saying that when will the new HSK be launched?
Yes. Yeah. I will repeat again. And
Yes.
this, the official time is that the start in July of this year, and July 1st actually.
Yes. Yeah, the trial operation will officially start in July this year. But during this period, appropriate adjustments will be made according to different circumstances. The final official version will be finalized in 2023. So no worries, we'll see some differences. We'll just get some feedback, we'll change it again, and be finalized in 2023. And the newly added 7 to 9 will start the trial operation at the end of this year. So the final official version will be come out next year in March.
Yeah.
Yes, no worry. So you will see the differences. You will.
Yeah. You actually you don't have to worry about the added new 3 levels. Because I think the level only need the level 4 or 5. Yes, the school application that you can get. Because I think this school don't need to hire HSK levels, and yes, if you got the level 4 or 5, I think you can get the university application and the scholarship. Yeah.
If you want to know more about new HSK, like how many words have been added, how many words have been deleted, so you can scan the QR code. We'll let you know later. So this is just a basic introduction about new HSK. So the detailed version is all in your WeChat. The professional team is waiting for you.
Yeah, and as I mentioned about the policy of the One Belt and One Road, and like the China will respond the.
Hello, Michael. It's you again, but you're also a bit late.
Yes,
but
well,
no worries.
It's the end
Yes.
of today's living.
Yes.
So yes, so this last time we showed this picture, basic headquarters buildings.
Yes, we are in that building right now, the 14th floor. Yes, it's really fancy.
Yes, actually, if you come to China and contact us, the Berthic and Loose Hands, and actually we can provide the opportunities for the job, or like some
internships.
yeah.
And we've got some really good policies for the rent discounts,
Yeah.
sharing rent, sharing offices, affair sharing, different very good policies.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
You can see the working environment. It's really, really clean and really big.
Yeah.
We are really happy to work in that environment. And here, this is the our business institution, and here this is from, like we mentioned in the last class. His name is Li Bao, and he's from Zimbabwe. He's in one of the economic and trade contact center, and he's in charge of these.
Yeah.
He's been here for 8 or 9 years. Right. He's also from this study system, our study system, to come to China to study and even work here, live here.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So that's it about our class today.
Yes.
And I'm very happy to spend pleasure 45 minutes with you guys, and
It's really fast.
yes, really fast today. Actually, next week we will introduce more about the
So let's have a summary of today's class.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yes, and first of all, we learned about the HSK on the basis of last week, and regarding its test subjects and scores,
Score.
test duration, and examination fee and corresponding levels and target groups. And I believe groups, everyone has a deeper understanding of this test, and there's no need to say more about the HSKs,
Yes,
how important.
We've said a lot.
Yes, and so is closely related to everyone's scholarship system, and it can be said that any major in any university in China needs to about 3 or 4, even 5 level to help you apply the full scholarship.
Mm-mm.
Yes, so if you are interested in the scholarship system, you must keep in touch with us to ensure that you can get the latest and most authoritative information. And
Mm-mm.
secondly, we have learned about the changes in the new HSK and in several aspects such as
Life
level,
correspondence,
level
vocabulary
caps,
drill.
yes, and then the addition of 7 to 9 high levels. So the new and the new translation test subject, yes, and the specific implementation and time, and everyone should have a deeper understanding. If you want to know about what vocabs has been added and deleted, and whether the content of the translation is specifically examined in Chinese to English or English to Chinese, and will to current test level be affected after the new policy in launch. And please contact us to keep in touch with our customer service, and we have more professional teacher to answer related question for you.
Yes. Okay, so that's about today's class, and next week we'll introduce more about our loose hand.
Yep.
Okay, how to help you apply for scholarships. Why is it difficult to apply by yourself? But loose hand and SICAs can help you successfully apply. We also have a lot of university resources and have close cooperation. Not only that, we can also help students who want to start a business to
Yep.
provide resources and welfare.
Welfare policies.
Yes, policies such as like which we just mentioned, economic and trade contact center, shared office, legal affairs, sharing and internship opportunities at the we mentioned that department, Qingdao International Academic Import, which we mentioned last time, is a sub department of the government of Qingdao. More content will be taught in next week. Hope to see you again on the Loose Hand channel. Yes, today everyone learned about basic information about HSK. Then there is another test. It's called
HS double K.
KK.
HSKK.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
This is for sure. It's not a kidding. It's not a joke. There is one exam called HSKK. Do you know that?
I
If
don't
you want to
why,
know.
why translate like HSKK? It's so cute.
Yes, it's very cute. So if you want to know more, so you can add our WeChat and follow our next week's class. So this week we'll mainly introduce the content of HSK. So if you missed most of today's class, you should join us on Wednesday afternoon. So friends who are interested in this area, please follow our channel. Also Wednesday and Friday 3 p.m. invite your friends. Friends around you also like to learn more, like learn Chinese, learn about HSK. Don't forget to share us with more friends. Okay? We would like to see you next time.
And see you next time.
Okay, 下次再见，
Bye.
拜拜。